fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 21st of February 2023. It's evening time here in Bangkok. I've been out enjoying myself all day long. Blew my entire month's budget for eating out in one session, and generally had a very nice day indeed. I'm not really sure I'm up to playing the game of Sudoku, to be honest with you, but I shall do my best. And a quick reminder that I will be playing with candidates. Most likely, if this is a New York Times game, it's been pretty tough of late. And if it continues in the same way, I shall continue in my merry way. You play the game how you like. Okay, let's get on. I can see the threes blocking across here like this with a 3 up there. So I'm going to make my start with 3 here. I can see 7s blocking across like this. So that's going to put me a 7 into that square there. Alright, down here I see a 2 blocking across as well. So let's put 2 there. The 4 blocks all the way down here, so 4's in one of those squares, so blocking back up, and we got 4 there. Or I could have said 4 blocks those 2 squares and 4 blocks this square. If you prefer, whichever way, it's the same thing. We end up with a 4 in that square. Let's go on a digit hunt, as I'm not seeing anything particularly good. We've got 1s up here. We're going to have 1s in those squares. We've got 1s here. Across there and across there, I suppose. Try to remember that for later. 2s are in those squares. Nothing much else going on, I think. Threes are over here. I don't know if that means anything. It might. 4s are like this. Oh, I can hear my cat sounding very agitated. I don't know why. He's had his food. Seven limited to only those squares in that row. 7s there. Okay, it's going to be one of those days. Let's see. I just haven't got any energy to play this game without pencil marks. So I shall go on and put in pencil marks immediately. I can't be bothered to even look for stuff. To be honest with you, I should just find it with the candidates. Okay. Pair of 2s up there. Oh, this is 2, 5, right? Okay, I found a pair of 2 and 5, so let's get rid of the 1 there. And let's see what else we can do here. We've got 4 blocking across here and 4 blocking up here. So there's our 4. And this will be our 1. And then that means that's a 1 there and that's a 1 there. Let's get rid of these candidate 1s, shall we? Right. So 2, 5, 7 blocks up here. So we get ourselves a pair of 7s there. What else are we missing? 5, 6 and 8. Do we know anything about the 6 or the 8 there? Don't know. Not sure. Well, we have a pair of 3s in these squares here, and we have a pair of 3s here, and we have a pair of 3s over here as well because of the 3s blocking down like this. Okay, now we can get our 4 actually. 4's blocking down like this, so we get our 4 in that square, and that leaves us with a 3 here. So we will in fact have a pair of 3s there. Can we do anything else with that 4? Oh, we've got 4s up there already. Right, now if this is 2 and 5, we can also get the missing digit down here, so that's going to be an 8 to complete that column, right? And then this will be a pair of 6 and 9, so we've got the 9 blocking up here, so here's the 9 and here's the 6. Then that 6 blocks all the way up here, putting a 6 there, and this missing digit will be an 8 here, and we'll get ourselves an 8 down here. We get 8s in those squares there. We've got 8 blocking across here and 8 up here, so we get 8s in those squares, meaning that this must be a 7 and this must be our 8. What do we know about the 7s? 7 blocks across here and up here, so we get ourselves a pair of 7s in those squares. But I'll get down to that a bit later, I think. Oh, hang on a second. We've got 7 blocking up here and 7 across here, so 7 in one of those squares there. So this will not be a 7. In fact, this will be our 7, this will be our 1. This will not be 1. This will be a 1, and this will be 8. That gives us 8 in those squares down there. Alright, let's reevaluate, I think. 2s. 2 blocks this square here, and we're looking for 2, 5 in this row, so that must be our 2. That will be our 5, and that will be our 5 there. 5 blocks across here and down here, so that will be our 5. That will give us a pair of 5s in those squares down there. We also got to put a pair of 5s there. What are the missing digits from these two empty squares? Looks like 6 and 9, is it? So we've got the blocking 9 over here, so that will be our 9, and that will be our 6. 6 blocks across here and across here. That puts a 6 into that square there. 6 blocks down here, and no, not enough. Excuse me. Jumping the gun a bit there. Right, another sneak peek. A pair of 3s to put in there. A pair of 4s arrive there. Straight line up there. Sevens must be in one of those squares, and that will give 7s in those squares there. Ah, no, in fact we got 7 blocking down here. Didn't need to do that, so we've got 7 in fact here, and that will give us a 3 in this square. It means we can remove the 3 there, place a 3 there. Missing numbers in this bottom row are 5 and 6. We've got the 6 blocking down here, so that will be our 6. This will be our 5, and that puts a 5 into that square. This 5 means that can't be a 5, that must be a 5. Let's remove candidate 5 from there. And the 5 is done. 6 now blocks across there, so we get ourselves a pair of 6s in that square. But we've got 6 blocking here, so that puts 6s there, so this can't be true. 6 must be in... Ooh, wrong. Mode selected. 6 must be in that square there. Missing numbers in this row are 4 and 9, and we've got the 9 blocking down here, so that's the 9, that's the 4. Gives us a 4 there and a 7 here. 7 up there. We'll get rid of that candidate 7. We have 2 blocking up here, so that means that is in fact a pair of 2 and 6, so the 4 must be in this square. That means this is a 4 and this is not a 4. Let's get rid of the 4 there as well. Right, okay. Right, a lot of stuff done already. Now we've got 2 blocking across here, so that puts 2s into those squares. That blocks across here and up here, so that means this must be a 2. We've got 1 empty square down here, I just noticed. Let's put a 9 in there. We have 9 blocking across here, so here's our 9, this is our 8. Our 9 blocks across here and up there, so that's a 9. And that will give us a 3 here and a 2 there. And a pair of 2s in those squares there. What's left to do? We've got 3 here, so this must be 8. Our 3 goes here, our 8 goes there, our 8 is in that square. The last number for this column looks to be a 6, I think. and then the 2 is up here, so that's our 6 and that's our 2, and that's our hard level game solved with pencil marks for the New York Times. Bye bye.